What's up, guys? It's Atlas Plays here, and we're going to be playing some Splatoon today. I felt like playing some Splatoon since yesterday. Haven't really had a chance to play this game in a minute, and I want to on my ranks a bit because I don't really feel like I'm doing too hot in the current monthly rotation. I guess you would call it that, the monthly rotation. So we're going to hop into some ranked videos. I mean, ranked solo queue. And it is Splat Zone, so I need to change my weapon real quick. It's on Anchovy Games and Inkblot Art Academy. So both of those maps usually you want to have. I mean, you really play anything, but for me personally, for Splat Zones, I like playing the Splash-O-Matic these days, along with the Hero Shot. The Hero Shot because after my sub power up, I usually can kill people in 2 hits if they've already taken damage, or 3 hits if they haven't. I don't need main power up for this, so I'm gonna go with some swim speed and ink recovery. And then I like main power up for this just to make sure my hits kill after a bomb, and also more ink recovery up, so that way I get my ink back faster when I throw a bomb. And then a little bit of special charge up doesn't really do much of anything really. I would like it better if I had these with the missiles, which I could play, but I kind of just want to use the Hero Shot today because I haven't played the Hero Shot in a minute. But yeah, we're gonna hop into some solo queue. Solo queue can usually be the best of times or the worst of times, depending on, I guess, who you play with. But lately I've been having kind of a down streak. I had a really good string of luck these past few days, but then this week especially it's just been like on a downward spiral, and I've actually ranked down in, I think it's Clam Blitz like 2 times, so that sucked, and I'm barely above the not like to the threshold Splat Zones, and I think the only 2 modes I'm good in are like good as in X-Ray are Tower Control and Rainmaker. I think I just got my X rank back in Rainmaker. So right now I'm gonna focus on getting the zone, making sure this guy doesn't even have an escape. A lot of times I see people not using their sub weapons, and I like to make builds where I specifically am making use of my sub weapons. So you'll see me using a lot of bombs and stuff. I want to get my special before I jump back in. I would also like to just jump back in the generator. So as you see there, that's this power up, my sub power working at 10, so that way I can make sure I get the kills. So now that we have the zone, I want to go ahead and shoot down this guy and kill this guy. Wow, I can't believe he still lived. I thought for sure getting hit 3 times into a bomb, even though that might have been bomb fall off, would have killed him, but yeah. So right now this game is looking pretty evenly matched, I would say, even though we barely have the lead here. Traded with that roller there. I honestly should have checked my map before I just went up there. I don't do that a lot, and I think that's one of my biggest flaws as a Splatoon player who wants to be competitive. I don't check my map enough. I kind of figured he would be dead, so that's why I didn't check my map this time. And since we know that there's somebody there, I'm going to pressure them with bombs, just to let them know that it's not safe to come over here. And now they're going to try to come to our side of the zone. Thankfully, we had our bomb rush from the Bob Blobber, and we were able to get moves out of our zone. So now I just want to go ahead and go back to playing defense, and my form of defense with this weapon is making liberal use of my splat bombs. It's very powerful on this map, I would say. This person's going to try to jump up. Actually, I thought that would hit him, especially since he was on the side. I don't know why those don't really work for me in terms of like where you expect the ink to go. Like a lot of the times the ink does not go under a surface for I'm trying to hit my opponent, but then my opponent is trying to hit me, the ink seems like it can just go anywhere it wants. So I don't really like that. It's pretty whack. This die. Unfortunately, I trade with him, but we are up by 3 people, so hopefully we're able to maintain the zone until I'm able to jump back in. But one of our guys did that, I think it's the clear dualies, they just died, so can't jump back in safely. I'm gonna try to paint this area over here just to have it really safe because we're gonna special. I'm gonna try to flank. Tried to do a splash down there to kill that jump, but unfortunately didn't work out. But I think I weakened him enough for my roller to possibly get that guy. It doesn't really look like we're gonna win here because the timer's almost down to and they have a lot of splash downs, which is really annoying. Thankfully, I was able to kill the roller before it killed me. So I was about to say I was actually gonna rush in and try to get my get the zone before they were able to come back. Now we can go on their plat, kind of pressure them. Make sure I keep an eye on our back. So I'm able to maintain the zone here. Pressure this guy here. And trade with him, unfortunately, but we do have the lead. As long as the guy who jumps in and I believe the clear dapples are able to maintain it, I think we have this. So I was almost ready to give up there, and that's one thing that I have to learn to stop doing, and that's giving up before the battle's over, because the tide of battle, and especially in modes like Splat Zones, can change in an instant depending on if you can wipe out the enemy team. So you might be losing, but then you get one full wipe and you're able to get the lead later. So that was a pretty good first battle, I would say. I was able to support really well, I believe, my bombs. I think I need to learn to check the map more and stop rushing in so much, but in general, I think my playstyle complements a mode like this, where I'm making liberal use of my sub-weapon to pressure enemy out of a specific position, and also be aggro and, you know, paint the map. Not paint the map, paint the zone, which is the objective. So that was a good first game. Let's stay in this lobby. I kind of enjoyed the lobby. It felt pretty evenly matched, so I feel like I'll be forced to learn more. Hopefully we can get a map, a game on on Inkblot Art Academy. I like that one. Oh, spoke it up. I really like this zone a lot because of how the splat zones are on either side of the map. You had to like paint both sides to get the full one. Unlike maps like that have like a split zone like on Gray, kind of harder to paint. This guy was pressuring me. I was trying to get up here as quickly as I can. Try to kill him. Unfortunately, I don't kill him, but I get him enough for our Splosher. I actually enjoy having the Splosher on a map like this because they're able to just paint so much. And it's not like a really huge map that you would need like a dynamo or something. This guy tried to flank these people. Thankfully, I was able to take care of him. There's somebody on the map here. Now we're just there's somebody else. We're able to get these zone now, so what I'm going to do is push up to their platform. I have my special, so I have a panic button just in case anything happens, like right now. And I wanted to do that before he could get his special off. Killed the dualies there, so now we're able to maintain control for a little bit longer. We do have someone who could pressure me off, unfortunately because of the auto bomb, and that's why I really like the end zap itself. I don't think I use it on this map though. Not this map, this mode. though. I use it for tower control a lot to get people to move off of the tower, so that way they're not able to push and get more points. Don't want them getting the map here. There's somebody on the top too. And that's game. So that was a pretty quick game, I think mostly because my teammates were really good at supporting, and I was just doing my job as painting the map. There's not really much I can do. I'm not the type of weapon where I can do too much aggro on this map, but I was able to use my bombs, I was able to paint, and now I'm at the OK line. Woo! So even if I lose my next, I think I'll have to lose 2 more matches to quote-unquote rank down. But even if I do, since I'm at the OK line, I will not rank down to S+8, but I will stay at S+9 just at the beginning. So that's basically what you want to do if you're not familiar with Splatoon 2 ranked modes. You start off at C and you make your way to S+, and then you get up to S+9. You have to fill the meter with more wins that you get. It doesn't decrease with losses all the time, but if you get 4 cracks in your meter, then it'll take you down to the OK line if you reach the OK line. And if you have not and you have 4 cracks in your meter, then it will just rank you down. So if you're at S+9, it'll put you at S+8, and so on. But once you ranked up from S+9, you are now in rank X, which is basically you play this game a lot, and it doesn't really have much indicative of skill, because anyone can be ranked X if you just play a lot of Splatoon. I was trying to hide on the side there, but unfortunately fall off that Nautilus was able to. Gonna be careful of that guy, because Nautiluses have, I think, as much range as a pro, which is surprising. They've pushed up to our plat, so I'm gonna pressure with my bombs. I was able to kill the ink rush there. I'm gonna try to kill this guy. Nice splash down. Was not able to kill him. I don't think I was close enough that time. But I'm really gonna try to pressure him with the bombs. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do right now until we're able to get them out of our plat, because we don't want them to get a knockout on us. So let me push up to here with our sniper, and able to get this guy away. Now, able to get safe. Then I'm actually not going to challenge that Nautilus because it outranges me, so I'm just going to pressure with lots of bombs. I have the opportunity to do that. So I'm able to kill the Nautilus there. We still have the zone, so I'm going to go ahead and use my splash down and get our zone. This platform up so that way they cannot climb or try to flank. We try to keep it raised for as long as I can. I'm also going to paint as I do so. This is a really good strategy, I feel, is just paint if you have a good weapon for painting, and keep the platform raised so that they cannot be flanked. And I'm trying to say, so you cannot be flanked. Able to basically keep the pressure and also give a safe spot to a teammate who wants to jump in, super jump in. He's trying to pressure me out with an auto bomb, but I'm behind the fan, so it'll only be able to go up to the fan unless it like walks around. But usually the AI doesn't. So I'm gonna throw a bomb there just to make sure that wherever they land, it won't be the safest place to land. I'm also gonna throw a bomb over here just so it's pink. So we've been able to pressure them into popping both of their specials. So when they do want to push again, it will not be as easy for them. And I'm got to pressure me out of the way with this one. Wasn't able to do much. I'm gonna use my special here to try to kill this rush. Or try to pop it and drop down. Yep, it's down there. Because they only have one rush on the team. I think that's the permanent rush, which has the Splat Bomb. Is that the Splat Bomb? That's the Splat Bomb. Which is the best bomb in my opinion. I really like the little water balloon type bomb, but unfortunately Splat Bomb does kill me there. So now we're gonna have to play defense again. So that just means instead of going left, which is what I usually do, I'm gonna go right. Make a safe place to. Fortunately, they did predict that. I think they were just trying to get the sniper. I'm surprised that this ink brush is able to pressure us so much. It has no range, so it's not like it can really challenge much. But it's again, it's making liberal use of its sub weapon, which is what you want to do. So since they've kind of have our plat right here, I'm going to go around and try to cap zone. And I was able to help cap zone, so we're able to stop them from getting a knockout for a little bit longer. The ink brush is down, so what we want to do now is get control back of our plat, and then try to defend the zone, or try to get the zone again. So I want to paint just because there's not much I feel safe doing. Unfortunately, I was not able to kill the Nautilus there, and we are 3 down, so it does not look like we're going to win. We could go around, but at this point I think they're too spread out, and there's not enough time to get to the zone, so unfortunately we do lose this one. So what is that? We are 1-2 or 2-1? I think we might be 2-1. Yeah, 2-1, because we won 2 matches. So I'm going to try to get one more. Feeling pretty good about this. I think I might change my weapon though. I want a little bit more range. I also want the ability. So I think now we're gonna go into splat duties, which I can kind of perform the same function, except never mind. The maps change. So let's see what the rotation is now. I believe it might be tower control. Oh, it's actually clan blitz. Okay, so this weapon, I would say it's okay for clan blitz, but I don't really want to use it if I can. I actually want to go play blaster, and the reason why I want to play blaster is because, well, not only is it fun, but with the combination of the disruptor, you're able to stop a push. Maybe I should play range blaster, grim range blaster, with some ink, main saver, and since I have missiles, I think I want to focus on speed and stuff, so I think I'm actually going to do 2 things of ink recovery with some speed, so that way I'm fast enough to hit things, and also my sub power up to make my splat bomb. Wait, is it splat bomb? I'm actually curious. I think I always confuse these. It is a burst bomb. That's what it's called, a burst bomb. With my burst bomb, the little water balloon thing. So burst bomb and missiles I think will really help on the maps like these, Wahoo World and the other one. I don't really remember what it was, but I want to say it was Port Mackerel. And what I like to do with this is kind of the same with what I like to do with the Hero Shot replica, and that's pressure with my burst bomb. And then, you know, usually, well, in Splatoon 1, burst bomb into 1 shot was a guaranteed kill. I think you would need 2 burst bombs in a shot, or they already took damage to get a burst bomb shot kill. But it's not that hard to do, especially if you get a direct. I've tried to improve my directs. It's very hard to do when people are moving and such, but I think I'm getting better at it. So hopefully we can do something. We do have a lot of painting power, and we seem evenly matched with the enemy team in terms of range. Not many people use blasters anymore, I feel like. They're going up the middle. So now there might be people here. I'm able to pressure corners and stuff like that, which is why I like and I'm able to kill him there, thankfully. I'm gonna get some recovery of that. And try to pressure this. I'm able to kill off the rest of the enemy guys. I don't have any clams. Can we stop? I'm about to say, can we focus on getting these clams in, please? I was able to help get the assist in that kill, but unfortunately our push has stopped. We do have a really sizable lead though, so all we really have to do is defend our own basket. So what I'm going to do is stay in the back right now and play goalie. I think that the best strategy to do for maps like these, and Clan Blitz in general, push with your team when you're making your initial push, but then when it's time to defend against their own push, you kind of want to stay in the back. You don't want to push up too aggressively. If you have the means to do so, of course, to push up and stuff. Usually you're going to want to just kind of defend and stay in the back. And I'm trying to get my special so I can stop potential pushes from whoever has the ball, because it targets the missiles target whoever has the ball. Well, whoever is in my line of sight, but especially the ball, because it's like very obvious where you can point your reticle at. So there's a direct, take out that guy from the corner. They are all down. So if we can pressure this point on top, and I think we win off of this. We might win off this. Yep, we definitely win. So, gonna end it here. We had some pretty good games. Sorry if this is kind of short. It's solo queue, so I don't really want to make it too long or too short. I think we had some pretty good games. I was able to support my team a lot. I was able to stay back where I needed to stay back and push up when I needed to. I need to look at the mini-map a lot more, and I feel like this kind of helped me a little bit. I might play a little bit more of this rotation off camera, just so I can rank up, but also because I think this rotation is really good for the Grim. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We're going to go back to the main square. And if you did enjoy this, please go ahead and give this video a like, comment what your favorite weapon in Splatoon is. I'm really interested in learning that. What is your favorite weapon? And also, if that weapon has variants, I want to know what variant of that weapon is your favorite. My favorite weapon is definitely the hero shot. Well, one of them is the hero shot. I really am a fan of the dualies. I think the what are they? The blue dualies, the nouveau dualies, the ones that have the disruptor along with the ink rain special. I love using that for splat zones. And I also really enjoy blasters. So yeah, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.